Hello everyone, my name is Michelle and welcome to my channel. I make time-lapse videos of how I did my paintings. Last week I did a 30 by 40 cm painting, and this week I decided to do a small painting instead. I did a quick sketch of the flower and butterfly. Next I put in a layer of color mixed with Sensador and liquid. After this, I thought to try painting with one thick layer of paint only, but it didn't really work out except for the background, as the brush strokes were really obvious. Then for the background, I used very thick paint, and when it got a bit tacky after a couple of hours, I used a dry brush and very gently blended the colors, also removing a bit of the very obvious brush strokes. For the flower, as I mentioned, I tried to paint with one layer of color, but it was difficult for me to paint the grooves on the petals. So then I painted in the gradients of the petals, the darks and lights. It didn't look much like anything now, and I had doubts that it'll turn out good at this point. I was a bit careless and complacent here about the butterfly's shape. The butterfly turned out to be a bit out of balance. Here I just painted in the main colors on the butterfly. The rest of the details will be done tomorrow when this layer is dry. At this point, I still never realized the butterfly's shape was not balanced. Point of improvement for future paintings: to keep checking the accuracy of the shapes of the subject. The next day I painted in the grooves on the petals, and I used a dry brush to soften the look of the grooves so that it doesn't look so harsh and fake. After I added the highlights on the petals, slowly it started to look like a proper flower. I didn't do a detailed sketch, so everything was judged by sight, hence the incorrect and imbalanced shape of the butterfly. So then I slowly painted in the lines on the wings before adding other details and colors. As I've said, every painting is learning. The most important thing is to just paint. Just do it. Otherwise, you won't know where to improve and what to correct. Don't you agree? Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you like it. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye!